right, so this video is about how we're going to turn a little bit of money into a lot of money. Okay, so it's an unusual experience for us. We got this 4-bay car wash and a touchless automatic bay of car wash to take care of. You probably can't see from the distance where I hear, but there's grease all over the first 5 feet or so of the bottom of the paneling on the car wash. We're also going to be doing the concrete, and we're going to be tackling this today with some Zep degreaser. This is from Lowe's. It's like $13 or $14 a gallon. Sometimes I buy this by the 5 gallon. I've had great experience with it. I know there's a lot of other degreasers out there to use, but this is locally and easily sourced for me. This is the secret ingredient. This is Household Lye, which is sodium hydroxide, okay? Same thing that you buy at any power washing, whatever. Caustic soda, sodium hydroxide. This was sourced at the local Aubuchon hardware store. We're going to use about 2 cups of degreaser and about half of this container, so maybe a cup, cup and a half or so of sodium hydroxide in 5 gallons of water. And then we are going to X-jet with an extension, wearing a respirator and rubber gloves and glasses on this bay. We're going to do this as our practice bay, see how it comes out, and if it works good, we're going to tackle the whole thing that way. And then additionally in here is iron staining, which I know isn't going to come off, and we have aluminum brightener, which is going to take that off. So this was like, I think these are like $8 or $9 at Napa. I also have another whole gallon of this in the truck, which is like $20 a gallon. So we get like, you know, $10 here, $10 here, $15 here. It's not much money, and we're going to turn this into a nice big ticket. Here we go. First thing we're going to do is add our degreaser, and I'm not going to be shy about it. I'm going to put a good half gallon in there, because again, this is going to be diluted with the X-Jet, so we're not pump spraying this or anything else, so it's definitely going to get cut even further. All right, and then we're going to give that a quick stir. All right, that should be good. And then we're going to add the lye. All right. That's about half. And then another light stir. All right, disappointed so far. This has done nothing with dwell and scrub. Nothing. No, nothing at all. Not even made any kind of dent in it at all. So I had Purple Power on the truck. I downstreamed some of that onto this bay, and same thing, we got nothing at all. So I'm gonna switch over to rinse, and I'm gonna rinse this area, get this chemical off the walls, and then I'm gonna try some aluminum brightener on here. That's basically the only option I have left, and if we don't move it, we're gonna call it done. All right, there you go. Aluminum brightener with a very light scrub. It's not how I wanna do it. Dang it. All right, so we've tried a few different things. I tried X-jetting some aluminum brightener on here, but it seems to cut it too much. So I'm back to spraying it on, and unfortunately, I only have 1 gallon currently. So I've got Quinn on the phone over there, trying to catch the local Napa and see if we can't get some more down here. And the guy who owns the car wash just came by and took a look, and this is my result right there. with just spraying aluminum brightener on it and then doing a quick X-Jet rinse. So we like that. We don't want to scrub. So it looks like we're about good 5 minutes dwell time here. And hopefully we can find some more aluminum brightener. And of course I cleaned my truck yesterday and took my pump sprayer off the truck. So I don't have a pump sprayer. So now you guys are thinking, you know, put that in a pump sprayer. So I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. I may try to 12 volt this, cut it 50-50 or something, and see if I can't get a faster application going. It depends on how much brightener I'm able to purchase within the next few minutes. If I can get another couple gallons, I might try cutting it 50-50 and make a 5-gallon bucket and 12 volt it on here using the high pressure nozzle, so that the high pressure nozzle on the 12 volt, so that it uses less, because this is not working for me. I just did these 4 or 5 panels with this one container here, and I'm just not going to have enough. Anyway, and we also talked to the guy about coming back to finish the project. And then he said to me, how often should I be doing this? I said, well, that's up to you. And he's like, well, I put these panels on about 2 years ago, and I think we should do this every 6 months. And I said, yeah, I think you should. And if I can develop a quick method where I come in here and just spray acid and rinse it, I'll be happy. Then we talked to him about concrete cleaning also. These pads need to be done. So this may turn into a much bigger project for me. Right now, we're not having that much fun though. All right, check it out. Maybe it is gonna work, okay? We got the X-Jet on here. A little bit of pressure seems to help a lot. Okay, so far things are going okay. Not quite the project I had hoped it would be. This is done. This looks beautiful. This side's almost done. We didn't get quite the reaction we wanted here on this panel, and there's still some streaking happening on that one. We got this other bay, same thing, not quite done, because I had to try to cut what I had for aluminum brightener, and it didn't work very well cut. So I've called every Napa in the area, and there's none except for one store down the road has 2 more spray bottles. So we have them actually delivering those to the site. We're gonna try to finish these 2 bays with some straight Napa. You can see this is the one I was just showing you with the X-Jet. Didn't quite work quite well enough. And this panel hasn't been sprayed at all. So you can see we are making a dramatic difference, just need a little more. So we talked to the guy about surface cleaning, and I'm gonna surface clean until Napa shows up, because right now we're stuck. So I'm gonna show him how good these bays will come out surface cleaning. I'm not doing any kind of chemical here. I'm just gonna use pressure and see what we get on these 2 bays, how quickly it works. And then, like I said, he wants us to come back every 6 months and wash this whole thing. So if I can come back and do concrete and do everything here, the ticket's gonna go up. We still have this bay to do, which won't be getting done today. So unfortunately, we're only getting half of this project done today, but you can see there's green everywhere in here. And this is also gonna need the acid bath to take all of this off, okay? You have to assume everything in here is very waterproof and chemical proof, because it's a car wash. So, but anyway, try the surface cleaner. Yeah, so I'm falling very flat here today. This isn't working either. I'm falling on my face on this project. Not at all. Not at all what I hoped it would be. Not at all. I suppose I could put degreaser down here, whatnot, but oh brother. Great. All right, I'm curious to see if I can affect any change. So there's some straight degreaser. I'm gonna brush it in a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of lye to it. Hey, crazy cracker. You must be crazy. What's wrong with you? I don't think I'm gonna get any change here at all. We'll let that hang out for a few minutes and come back with the surface cleaner on that spot and see what happens. All right, that was a good bit of dwell time. We got nothing, no change at all. Zero. Check it out. This is the belly of the beast here. Look at all the valving, proportioning, cat pumps. Pretty neat. There goes Napa. Free delivery, man. Crazy. He's on his way somewhere else, he says. See, there he goes. So we got 2 bottles. That's it. That's all we could get. I have a gallon waiting for me at the Napa at home. And when I get home and pick that up, I'm ordering 10 gallons because this is going to be a project that we're doing apparently every 6 months. And it seems to be that it's a little harder to get than we had hoped. So now Quinn and I are going to conservatively use what we have in these bottles and work on some dwell time and try to make just these 2 bays look as good as we can. And then I'll be calling the guy and letting him know we're coming back, which he was okay with. We talked to him a little earlier about that. And he just says, you know, let's just get it done and get on the regular schedule. So I'm pretty happy about it. I mean, I'm disappointed that I was not prepared and kind of fell on my face here today. I was hoping to have a much better illustration to show you how to, you know, turn a little bit of money into a lot of bit of money. But what we did, I guess, was turn this into repeat customers. So, I mean, this wound up being a better ticket for me than I anticipated all the way around. Ultimately, I'm just frustrated with my process here today, taking as long as it has and having to run around looking like a fool. And we'll be employing pump sprayer next time. Oh yeah. All right, this stuff works so much better straight than it does cut. It's night and day. Not even the same. So at least I've learned a thing or two today. That's it, snack time from the donut shop next door, which we also take care of. We wash this building. There's a series of these, like 6 or 7 of them. We wash all of them, and we wash for the guy who owns them. We wash his personal residence and his father's house also. So anyway, I'm happy with the 2 bays that we did. I'm gonna take a before and after picture of one of the ugly ones versus one of our new ones. So I put something together to show the client. But that's it, we're out. You guys have a good night. Sorry to disappoint. See? Brand new, in stock. Dang it. That'll learn ya.